Hey guys, I picked up some DEVA curl products off of Groupon. There was a sale. I had no intentions on getting the products, but when I was scrolling through everything they had, I stumbled upon these and I figured I better pick them up because these are normally relatively pricey products. First thing I got was the DEVA Curl No Poo Decadence, the Leave-In Conditioner. This is actually, it says Miracle Curl Plumber. That's what it says. And then I got the DEVA Curl Archangel Gel. Alright, just to take you through the process, I'm trying to go fast before this camera shuts off. To take you through the process, the first thing I did was pre-pooed. This is the first time I've ever used any co-wash. Didn't even realize this was a co-wash, duh. But yeah, this is their version of a co-wash, I guess. And I pre-pooed with it. And then I went in and co-washed. I was generous and very liberal as usual. This is how much I actually used. All of the products I have here, and I think this is the case for all of the DEVA Curl line, is 100% sulfate, paraben, and silicone free. This is the first time I've ever used a whole product line for one session, one wash style session. So this is brand new and I'm glad to be able to share it with you guys. After I did my co-wash, I put on the microfiber towel, had my hair in 4 sections, came upstairs, took the towel off, and then section by section, first I started with the Leave-In Curl Plumber. I just raked that through and I was very generous as normal, heavy-handed as normal with it. And in the midst of it, I was thinking, oh my goodness, the reviews that I saw, they said a little bit goes a long way. But I have to remember too that my hair texture was different. Their hair texture was a looser curl pattern. Mine is type 4, so the Archangel is what I went in with next. And I was also very generous and liberal with this. And you see how much I've used. And I went in heavy-handed, I think, with this. It turns into like a watery, it's very nice. I like the texture. It's not as thick as a lot of the other gels that we are accustomed to. But I like this gel because of that. I like that it kind of glides in and it waters down a little bit. By the same token, it says maximum hold and no crunch, but I felt very insecure that it was going to give me the hold that I'm accustomed to, primarily because it's so very light compared to my hair texture. I raked that in. I was very generous. I did a shingling. It really took me a few minutes to do all of that, and I did each section. After I was done, I then followed up again with the microfiber towel, and this time, instead of doing the turban method that I did once before in my last video, I just laid the towel on my hair and wrapped it and just had it kind of hang back on my shoulders. I let it sit for maybe 5, possibly 10 minutes, no more than that, and then I took it off, put it on my shoulders like a shawl so that the back of my hair could sort of lay on it. Again, I was feeling a little insecure about the curls getting frizzy and everything that I did being undone, especially by these products being very light, these styling products being very light. So I did that for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I allowed my hair to air dry the rest of the way. About 95% in, my hair was 95% dry. I then decided to use a satin, one of those long satin scarves to put my hair in a ponytail pineapple. In fact, this is what I used. I used one of these. We've seen them. What did I do? Oh, we've seen them. So I just tied it around, boom, 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 tie. Went to sleep on the satin pillowcase. This morning, took it down, didn't do anything else. It is now about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, and this is my hair. I didn't touch it, I didn't try to style it or anything, and this is it. Swing test. That's the definition. I don't know if you can see the length. Turn to the back. Oop. Turn to the back. I don't really know how it looks in the back. But I had every intention on wearing puffs, ponytails, buns, and that's it. I'm gonna tell you right off, I was not convinced that this product line was gonna work on my hair. Let me just say this. I'm gonna go through each item and tell you how I feel about them. Wasn't convinced that this was gonna work. Most of the people that I would see review this, had type 3 hair, and when I would see the type 4 hair, it didn't seem like the hair really responded to the products. So I just never, invested. But the Decadence line, from what I understand, was created for a tighter curl for us type 4 naturals. So I got this Decadence. Unfortunately, when I was shopping on Groupon, the other pieces of this line had sold out. So then I settled on these two after long consideration and checking a lot of the reviews. Now, this Decadence line has, this No Poo has zero lather, ultra moisturizing, and it's a milk cleanser. I don't know if I think I mentioned that all of these were free of this stuff. This is a 12-ounce container. This is how much I used. I was very liberal. Oh my gosh, I have to apologize. I did the pre-poo, and the hair, the tangles were just, my hair was just breaking down. When I got into the shower to do the co-wash, it was as if I had nothing to do. Like I essentially didn't have anything else to do because the pre-poo was so successful. Now, of course, I did go back in with some more of this during the co-wash, and I cleansed and scrubbed and everything, but I was looking for, I'm like, well, where are the tangles at? I was looking for that. I did not let this sit in my hair like, a deep conditioner type situation. I just put it in, prepared my belongings to go down into the basement, got in that shower, and made it happen. I'm just pleasantly surprised. I mean, I have to apologize for underestimating this. This is from the Decadence line. And a little bit, well, I would say a little bit goes a long way, but no, I thought I used almost half a bottle. I was very generous with using it. I wasn't trying to save it. Then now, the Believe In Curl Plumper, as you saw the thickness and the consistency and all that. My hair was starting to, define already with this. I mean, I don't think I would use the gel without this. I think they kind of work hand in hand. That's what I'm guessing. This gel is pretty light, but what I used of the plumper was this much. Yeah, and I thought that I used a lot more, according to the other reviews online, they were saying, a little bit goes a long way, blah, 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 but I just didn't pay attention to that. One, I wanted my strands to be coated. Two, my hair was a little bit denser or thicker than some of the other people in the reviews, so I said maybe I do need to use more. The Archangel is very thin, watery. I like that. And I don't know, I'm kind of curious about the other products in the Decadence line. Like if these two styler products did this to my hair, what would the others do that are meant for type 4 hair? But as you can see, I mean, it's a different, will it last for 14 days? No, I know it won't, because I'm already